Do I look like the type of guy that's going to be running down to the newsstand and buying Esquire magazine? Got to tell you guys, that's something that's just never going to happen in my lifetime or yours. But I will say that the magazine does have exquisite taste, naming Scarlett Johansson the sexiest woman alive. I mean, like we needed Esquire magazine, though, in the first place to tell us this. I mean, these are the things we should be focusing on rather than Monday Night Football. Just my thoughts. Hey guys, Al DeMarco here, and I'm going to give you my totals play on tonight's game between the Falcons and Jets, plus a couple of baseball selections as your free picks coming up as well. Red Sox, Rays, Dodgers, and Braves. Guess which way I'm going in those contests. And let's get going with a recap of who's hot and who's not, and some money-saving discount coupon codes. And guys, there is no hotter handicapper right now than Shawn Michaels. You could not do anything better than he did Saturday and Sunday with back-to-back 100-dime winners. Of course, it started on Saturday when he hit his one and only 100-dime college game of the year. Miami of Florida, the 5.5-point favorite, rolling over Georgia Tech 45-10. And then one and only Sunday night game of the year, San Francisco, the 5.5-point home chalk, humiliating the Houston Texans 34-3. And I will just repeat one more time what I told you from week one of the season. The Houston Texans are a fraud. Right there, just lost my whole fan base in Houston, but it was only like 4 people anyway. I don't need you. Anyway, Shawn Michaels, not only today is he going for winning day number 44 out of 66, but he's also got his one and only 100-dime Monday night game of the year play, your Atlanta, New York side. This is twice as strong as his Monday night total of the year 50-dime winner you got last week with New Orleans and Miami going over the total. And of course, with 100-dime plays, just as strong as the 2 you got this past weekend. And in the NFL, over the past 4 years, he is 34-14-1 with 100-dime NFL releases. 34-14-1. But this has been a long-time role for Shawn, because over the past 4 months, he has had 66 plays. He's gone 43-22-1 with them, making a $10 better over $11,000 in that 4-month period. So that's what Shawn Michaels has going for himself tonight. Now, listen, guys, you can use this coupon on Shawn. You can use it for anything here on the site, but you can save $25 on any single purchase today. It's a one-time usage coupon simply by using coupon code $25. $25, 25, D-O-L-L-A-R-S. $25 is the coupon code, and it'll naturally save you $25 off a single purchase today. As for me, I scored again yesterday. Now 7-0-1 or 8-0, depending on the result of your Saints-Broncos game a couple of weeks. I'm sorry, your Broncos-Raiders game a couple of Mondays ago, with 15-dime NFL releases on the season. And remember, 99% of my plays are rated between 5 and 15 dimes, as I nailed one again yesterday with the Packers. That was on the heels on the Browns on Thursday night. The Saints last Monday. The Broncos destroying Philadelphia 2 Sundays ago. I go for my 5th straight NFL winner tonight on your Atlanta, New York side. I want to talk baseball for just a moment. I know that's strange, but as I told you a couple of days ago, I never understand why gamblers abandon the baseball playoffs, at this time of year. I mean, a win is a win. It doesn't matter what sport you're betting it in. And sometimes these baseball games are a hell of a lot easier to win than the football games, okay? Well, listen, today, Jeff Benton, 75-dime winner, number 17 out of 22, the Rays Red Sox. 17-5-1 run with 75-dime releases, and you've gotten 16 of those picks as $5 play of the day releases, including last night's on the Pirates, a 145 run line dog in their win over the Cardinals. Today, 75-dime winner, number 17 out of 22, the Rays Red Sox. That game goes at 6:05 Eastern Time. You can get Jeff's play and save $65 in the process by using coupon code JEFF65. JEFF65. Remember, just as strong as last night's 75-dime winner on the Pirates on the run line, okay? Just as strong as a 75-dime winner on Ball State outright over Virginia in college football on Saturday. Bigger than his Friday 50-dime winner, BYU outright over Utah State. Bigger than his 40-dime winner last Thursday in baseball, the Dodgers and their run line Game 1 rout of the Braves. The other play today, the $5 play of the day, I am turning to handicapper Trace Adams. 1,000 star plays. Best bet winner number 5 in a row and 32 out of 54. It's his NLDS. Say that 3 times quickly. Jesus. I'll tell you, it's one of those mornings, guys. NLDS, total of the year on the Braves Dodgers, the over-under. $1 bettors have won $15,900 betting baseball following Trace from day one this season. He's got another 1,000 star top-rated winner tonight. You can get it for the $5 play of the day simply by using coupon code TRACE5. TRACE5, TRACE and the number 5. Trace, by the way, FYI, coming off a 2-0 football sweep this weekend as he cashed in on Saturday and Sunday, including Sunday's winner with the Bengals getting the upset of New England. So those are your various coupon codes and offers here today. Oh, by the way, I would be remiss if I didn't also quickly mention that Craig Davis cashed in with his 100-dime winner, number 18 out of 26 yesterday, his 2013 NFL Teaser of the Year with the Broncos and the over. And my God, what a great game yesterday. I have never been one of these guys that likes, 14-3 games, 17-14, 21-17. Please, that's like watching soccer sometimes. It reminds me of when I was a little kid, watching football in the 70s. Every game was 6-3. No. I want a pinball game. I don't want to watch soccer. Okay, I want a high-scoring pinball game where you're afraid to leave your seat, and that's what we got with the Broncos and the Cowboys yesterday. I mean, was that an exciting game or what? Anyway, he was on the right side. Teaser winner, 100-dimer with the Broncos and the over in that one. Also, keep in mind that Anthony Redd's on a nice little roll here today as he's got a 75-dime winner tonight on the side selection for the Jets and the Falcons after hitting 2 out of 3 75-dime winners yesterday with his trifecta. And if I tell you the good, I got to quickly tell you the bad. Brian Rosica was going for football winner number 6 out of 7 over the past 3 weeks yesterday, but he was on the wrong side of the Chargers-Raiders late night game. And yes, I watched it till the very end. And God, I wish I had that every single week, those late night at 11:30 Eastern time kickoffs. And the Raiders actually, yes, I will say the Raiders played well at times in the game, but I'm not sure if it's so much the Raiders played well or the Chargers typically sucked. I mean, you talk about team inconsistency, team schizophrenia, that's the San Diego Chargers. But anyway, he was on the wrong side of that play. He's got a 50-dime play, Jets and Falcons tonight, as he goes for winner number 6 out of 8 in football. Let's talk about this particular contest here this evening in the NFL. I was really surprised that the total is only sitting at around 45 and a half points. It was 44 yesterday, okay? I understand that the Falcons have not really gotten their game going offensively. It doesn't help that Steven Jackson remains out. It doesn't help that Roddy White is playing, but not at near 100% because of a high ankle sprain. And it doesn't help that the offensive line hasn't given Matt Ryan a lot of protection. I mean, he's been hit a lot this year, and it's not necessarily the times he's been sacked. It's the times he's been hit, the times he's been pressured. That has really hurt him. In fact, he's only been sacked 6 times this season, but he's been hit 16 times and pressured 58 times in 4 games. But the Falcons still have the offense personnel to put points on the board. And the other thing you look at this particular game here tonight is the Falcons' defense has been pathetic. I mean, pathetic. They were outscored 20-3 in the second half by the Patriots last week. Second half of their last 6 games, going back to last year's postseason, they've been outscored 110-46. So I'm looking at 2 teams here tonight that neither one are that great defensively. I mean, what did the Jets give up? 33 or 34 points in last week's road loss to Tennessee. Falcons certainly haven't stopped anybody. They've given up over 23 points in every single game so far this season. I think that you have to take the over in this game. So that's what my free pick would be. I would take the over in the game because I projected somewhere around 48 points to be scored in the contest. For the Dodgers and the Braves, I gave you a series selection on the Dodgers minus 160. So listen, to be honest with you, if I bet the Dodgers minus 160, I would not personally come back and bet the Dodgers in Game 4 tonight. Because it's a redundant play. I don't need to worry about whether or not Ricky Nolasco, who's 0-2 with a 12.75 earned run average in his final 3 starts of the regular season, is going to bounce back tonight for the Dodgers to close out the series because I already have them in the series. I don't like to double dip. However, if you didn't take my advice and do the Dodgers in the series play, I still think the Dodgers are worth the play tonight. I mean, 14 hits, 13-6 win yesterday. Of course, they had a big offensive explosion in game number 1 and then failed in game number 2. But tonight they got Freddie Garcia, they being the Braves on the mound. Freddie Garcia, how bad is your rotation when Freddie Garcia, who over the past 2 years has an ERA of like 4.7, is picked up as a late season acquisition, and suddenly, hey, game number 4, we got to stay alive in the playoffs. We're starting Freddie Garcia. Now, Garcia will probably go out tonight and fire a 2-hitter because I mocked him. But I would rather bet on the Dodgers and, that guy, Hanley Ramirez, who has just been dynamite so far in this series. 7 for 13 with 6 extra base hits and 6 ribbies to get the job done after a 3 for 4 performance in yesterday's big win. So I would go with the Dodgers in that game. And I'll tell you what, I like the Red Sox to close out the Tampa Bay Rays today. I mean, the Rays' run has been beautiful, but the Red Sox are simply the better offensive team. And that, I'll tell you what, guys, if you happen to be at a site that Shawn Michaels is on, I thought his free pick when he talked about the lineup production for the Red Sox really kind of summed it all up. You might want to check that out. He's going with Tampa Bay as his free selection as well. Listen, I like the fact that, the Red Sox, here they are in game number 3, and they're going with their ace in Clay Buchholz. I know that John Lester, had a good season and stuff, but let's face it, Clay Buchholz was on his way to a 20-win season before he had to be shut down for almost 3 months. And then he came back really strong with 4 good starts in the month of September. He's well rested. He hasn't pitched since 2 Fridays ago, the final Friday of the regular season. He's always excelled against Tampa Bay. Earned run average in the low 2s, lifetime in 16 starts against Tampa Bay. In 9 previous starts at Tropicana Field, the big white elephant they have down there in St. Petersburg, 2.26 ERA in 9 career starts at Tampa. So I will go with them there. And this is from a guy who had a 5-dime play on the Rays with Alex Cobb at Cleveland last week in the wild card game. I backed Cobb in that game, and it was his 4th straight winning start, but I think tonight you go against them. Red Sox have owned this series, putting 14 runs on the board through the first 19 runs on the board in the first 2 games, and they've won 14 of the 21 meetings so far this year, so I would go with the Red Sox as your other free selection. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I will catch you again, as I said, on Tuesday morning.